The open shot by Moore, and another bucket from Team Ballers.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
MP high post. Moore on him. They grab their own miss. Harris with the bucket. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
It's MP missing. Here's Dykstra. Diaz covering. Moore outside. Pass to Mahil. Dykstra. For three. Moore. Diaz grabs the miss. And Union Elite has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 23 points.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Now here's Moore. Kicks it to Summers. Moore. Here's Summers. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
MP outside. Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Moore outside. Jumper over MP. And the shot falls short that time.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
Defensive foul. Jaden Moore. First personal foul. First team
No
foul.
good at the free throw line.
At the line for Union Elite, MP.
He doesn't get the second one. Etherington with it. Now guarded by MP. Etherington, right side.
2 minutes.
Pass to Moore. Looking to get back on track. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
What a make by Moore while being fouled in the act. That took some incredible composure.
Get on MP.
MP up top. And the dunk by MP.
Good looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunk. It's so impressive.
That's just Moore reading the defense and making the right play.
And so Union Elite has it here. MP high post. Moore on him. Here's Bullock. That one's good. He's only missed one now. He's 5 for 6 from the floor.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Rodriguez. Returns it to Moore. Lets it go from deep. Bullock pulls it in. MP with the look. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Here's Smith. Puts up the mark. His third miss of the game. He's now 4 for 7. Here's MP. Summers pulls in the rebound. Pass to Dykstra. Here's Summers. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
And Union Elite has possession. MP. And And yep, it's good.
Attacking right at the rim and finding very little resistance.
Etherington outside. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Jay Moore ain't got nothing on him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My God, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You like it?
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. And if you let him establish himself in the paint and seal you off, you're done. He's gonna put you in the basket. Oh, MP, nice of you to join us. Take a seat. As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You're gonna get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, you hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but
You're not playing today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break. And Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside. Kicks it out.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your rankings are going to drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
You think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, you're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up, and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow.
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball it's being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for three. Mitchell brings down the board. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. On the wing, Carrington. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. MP. Again, MP missing. To the inside. Shot's good by Carrington.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
Outside, MP. Fires from deep. And Union Elite knocks down another three. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Martinez. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line,
that free throw missing.
Edward Martinez. Shooting two.
Help me out!
He hits the second from the line. Union Elite leading this one. Bird on the wing. MP. Fires the three. Lund with the rebound. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Nice little feed inside to get a good look at the rim.
Here's Pagan. Carrington with it, and it's Bird picking him up. And Lund slams it in.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
MP, Pagan defending. From deep, it's MP. On target from long range.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Outside Carrington. One with the pick. To the middle. Good! Carrington gets the assist. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's covered closely. Lund. Carrington for three. Second chance shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Substitution for Union Elite.
And so here it's Sack. It's a 3-point game. Yep, that one goes. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. He's got 5. Olsen. The three-pointer, no good. Stolen by Carrington. Up top, Pagan. Carrington sinks the tray.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
MP outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Here's Carrington. 8 points for him. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Harris. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Here's Martinez. Trailing by 4. Pass to Olsen. Carrington. No good with the layup. MP outside. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington. Pass to Olsen. Pagan. Defended by Harris. Here's Olsen. Shot clock at 6. Now Carrington. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington. 10 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It's going to be on MP.
A depth move by Drexel.
We finished one half of play. Union Elite on top, up by 8. And more basketball to come after this short break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from Sac and the Union Elite. The Attack from Sac trail, and in the back of the mind, and for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowds.
Back to Carrington. Puts up a 3. That's good, and his 5th of the night. 5 of 11 now.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
From deep, it's MP. Sacked with the rebound. Carrington with it. 15 points in the game. The kick out to Lund. There's the triple. Kicks it to Pagan. Over Bird. Lund. And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It's going to be on MP.
At his height, Lund shots are difficult to contest.
Austin Lund for 2.
And the first one drops. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. Union Elite lead. MP outside. And the layup falls.
Both teams just appear to be worn down at the defensive end.
That's what playing a game in this kind of style does to you. The first 2 things you lose are your legs and your defense.
Carrington for 3. No luck on that one. Here's MP. Hilton grabs the rebound. Pass to Mecca. To tie it up. The shot, no good. And Union Elite with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Kolish. Lays it up and banks it in. That's
That's how they want their offense to operate. Get the ball near the rim.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Olsen. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot. A drive by MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He had his pick of finishing moves, and you've got to love that he went with the finger roll.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Carrington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Lund with the steal. Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
To the paint. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
And the attack from Zach, call time here. Union Elite make a switch. A difficult situation for Zach. Martinez outside. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
How about the fast play from Martinez? Able to get the shot off before the defense can really react to the possession.
Here's MP. That shot doesn't fall. Martinez outside. Down low. And it's blocked by Harris. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession. On defense, Union Elite. They have a 9-point lead. Just 5 on the clock. Carrington with it. And Roberts picks him up defensively. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. The offensive rebound. And Union Elite has possession. 11-point game. Right side, MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
Runs the defender right into the pick. Textbook play to get the lane he needs.
Inside, Lund, and Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP outside. Rejected by Pagan. Pass to Lund. Carrington. From outside, it's off the mark. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it. Is that chocolate?
Carrington for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
The triple from Martinez. Count it from distance.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
And here's MP on the outside. Off target with the shot. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Keller.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
They get the first points of the game there.
And I'm really expecting a good one tonight, guys.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings. And it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center.
I have no idea why he's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between these two.
Maybe that could be it. That's about the only explanation that I've got. And even then, it's not a really good one.
Now here's Brock. Pass to Gov. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brock. Launches it. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the end,
first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 5. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Brock outside. The screen by Gov. Out to the right wing. The wing jumper off target. Union Elite trailing here. The drive by MP. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. Here's Brock. Pass to Callahan. O'Neill. Misses the 3. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Stolen by Bird. Here's MP. Good.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
And here are the High Flyers now. They've led by as much as 10. And they call an illegal screen here.
Officials pay such close attention on those screens.
No question, they're watching. Your feet have to be set.
MP high post. Mills there, and that one's good from MP.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. Here's Almadawi. Now here's Gov. Over Harris. Gov, no good. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Pass to Mills. Stolen away by Mitchell. A one-on-one situation. And again, it's MP.
This game's taken on a completely new feel since halftime.
Definitely. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
The High Flyers trailing. Brock up top, guarded by Mitchell. Pass to Gov. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Myers, guarded by MP.
That defense side, sometimes all you can do is foul.
This is why you have to do your work early to deny anyone getting that low position.
Both teams will make a substitution. That one is no good. And so Union Elite has it here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the whistle. The star of this game so far, MP just hasn't been able to match him.
Honestly, I'm surprised. MP looks completely outclassed in this one. I'm sure this is not the outcome MP was expecting when he woke up this morning.
MP outside.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Mills. Here's Myers. Clock at 6. Here's Casey. The High Flyers with another miss. Union Elite leading this one. MP. Pulled in by Casey. Here's Almadawi. Mills. And Harris with the rejection.
This is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Mills outside. Almadawi. Pass to Callahan. 5 on the clock. Tie it up. Almadawi misses.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Kicks it to Almadawi. And here's Mills. Launches a 3. That one's no good. He's 6 for 11 in the game. On the wing, it's MP. Now guarded by Mills. MP, no good.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
And Kolish misses. Here's Almadawi. Mills outside. And so it looks like the High Flyers will retain possession here. And the High Flyers call time here.
Gonna try to draw something up to get their offense back in gear.
And they need it. They hit a rough pass.
Nathan O'Neal. Jason
Mills with the look. Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
And they pick up 2.
I think they may be expecting Mills to make a pass there. Instead, he does it all by himself.
MP outside. Takes a 3. Nails the 3-pointer.
They're just asking for more trouble than you can handle if you let them roam free in 3-point range.
Now Mills. High post shot. Again, Devontae Mills missing.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
And here's MP on the outside. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Here's Mills. Off the rim and out.
Excellent defense to ensure that that shot didn't have a chance.
That one goes. Count it.
They were not very crisp in the first half. They've really picked it up. The same shots they struggled with earlier are now starting to fall.
Mills with the look. Another miss by Devontae Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Brock. MP with the bucket.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Here's Brock outside. It's rebounded by Robert. And Union Elite with possession. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
The High Flyers with another miss.
Come around.
For three. Cranes the triple.
Nice bucket, MP.
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I could see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If...
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with them last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean every... Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you. And I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you...
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Pachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Cologne with it. Pass over to Robinson. And the call is going against Brandon Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lack. Now Cologne. Here's McCall. Guarded by MP. No good on the three. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Cologne for three. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. It's McCall on the wing. Baseline try. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And here's MP on the outside. Here's Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the
with the bucket.
This is a nice find by Stone in the mid-range, using his size to get a good look at the hoop from that distance.
Outside, Robinson. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Tyson McCall with another miss. Down low, MP. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that make.
He is gutting the defense with an easy shot at that distance.
Outside, Robinson. Kicks it to McCall. Here's Lack. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs the miss. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball.
Substitution. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Inside, here's McCall. Here's Aswanoglu. Brandon Harris with some nice D. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. There's the triple. Good for another bucket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them now.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
Returns it to McCall. Pass to Cologne. McCall hits the jumper in open space.
And that's the beauty of McCall's game. He knows when to pass, but he also knows when to look to score. His offensive IQ is off the charts.
And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul.
What a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. Now here's McCall. 11 points on the game so far. Pass to Lack. It's McCall on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 6 for 10 with that shot following. He's got a good one going.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team. Field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now Carrington from deep. It's MP. Drills it from deep.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane display.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. Outside, Robinson. Back to Cologne. Outside, Lack. Kicks it to McCall. Over MP. And McCall gets it to fall.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. And they haven't faced much resistance from the D.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Pass to Lack. Outside, McCall. No one near him. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
He's had a very efficient offensive performance and been a bright spot for this team.
Guys, who knows how much bigger this lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting.
Now MP. He's got 25. The tray. They get the board. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lack with it. He's picked up by Chu.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
And I think it's made a really big difference in this game. They've done great work on the boards. There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Cologne on the outside. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the WCBL All-Stars, up by 15. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the West All-Stars, MP.
And he makes both free throws. Now McCall. Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. Cologne right side. And a 3 off target.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
From deep, it's MP. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Outside, Lack. Returns it to McCall. Cologne. Pass to Lack. McCall with the open look. Stone grabs the board. And here's the West All-Stars. And MP throws it down.
It's the point throwing it down now.
We don't see that often, if ever, at the high school level.
This is such a special talent. I mean, putting on a show.
Perchumsky, good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over his man there. So great decision to rise up and take the jumper.
From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Here's McCall. MP with the block. And they're moving it up.
Get there, get there.
Launches a 3. And another shot. And a nice bucket inside. From Stone. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. And talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid. And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
MP inside, working on McCall. Screen by Stone.
Come get it, come get it.
MP inside, defended by McCall. And Harris gets it to go.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Now here's McCall. He's got 23. Pass to Lack. And it's Cologne on the wing. For Chumsey. McCall for three. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And here's MP on the outside. They get it back. Count it. It's good.
2 points.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
For Chumsey outside. For Chumsey drawing the double. To the paint. And Chumsey throws it down.
Athletic move to the rim from Chumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Here's MP. And it's good for 2.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Joey Johnson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference out here.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get...
Making a change here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And here's McCall. Robinson, defended by Harris. Pass to Cologne. For 3. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And then Stone with the dunk.
This is what Stone is known for, dominating around the rim.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Lack for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Some players you can give that shot to. But let me be clear, D is not one of them. Terrible job by the D. Oh my, I will not be forgetting that play anytime soon.
Neither will I. That was awesome.
If we asked right now, could they stop the game? We should do a quick dunk contest. This is unreal. As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
2 minutes remaining.
Malone on the outside. Offline with the 3. To the middle. MP with the look. That's good. And Harris comes up with the assist.
Great ball movement. Harris finding a ready shooter.
Now McCall. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. Cologne. Lack covered by Mills. 5 to shoot. Now for Chumsey. The 3. They get it back. And there's the foul on the shot, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Want to get yourself to the line? Attack on the interior. Nice play by McCall.
And he knocks down the first one.
For 2.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
And that one's good from MP.
Yeah, that last shot's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, and they've never backed off, even with a large lead.
Black for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound. The West with the ball. The lead is 15. MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Pass to Lack. McCall. The UIBL, no good that time either. From deep, it's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
You can tell McCall is a skilled shooter. Even with the foul coming, he doesn't waver at all.
At the line for the EYBL All-Stars.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect so far from the line. And here's the West All-Stars. 22 was their biggest lead of the night. And that one's good from MP.
When in doubt, you might as well attack the paint.
Now here's McCall. Defense right on him. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight.
Turning into really exciting.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you. Good. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations?
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first...